Shalom to the nation of Israel. All praises to the Most High. This is the Brother Trife Israel coming at you again with another lecture in sincerity and in truth, man. And guys, um, I was planning to do this video a couple of days ago and stuff like that, but I wanted to just be sure before I actually came on here and say what I'm about to say, because the information that I've been gaining, and I mean, over these last 6 years of being a studier of the Bible and stuff, and from these last couple of months and stuff like that, man, of me receiving the knowledge that I've been receiving now, I'm gonna have to go off and say that I reject the New Testament. I reject it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you why I reject it, because it's not adding up to what they were saying in the past, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? But we're just going to get to these scriptures, man, because like I said, this is going to stir up the nation of Israel. I understand that this is going to stir up the nation of Israel. Ooh, this finna shake a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? What I'm about to get into, what I'm about to say. You know, I'm going to have to reject the New Testament. I'm going to have to reject this. Now, our people out there, you know what I'm saying? We believe that the Bible have not been tampered with, but because listen, I'm gonna say I was a believer of that too. I was a believer of that too. But I'm gonna have to say this: it was tampered with, man, because you have too many different versions of the Bible that includes the New Testament, and every last one. We're gonna go into the New Testament real fast, because now in the version I got, this King James version, the concordance version Bible, you know what I'm saying, the giant print edition, words of Jesus in red, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Um in mine's in Ephesians 6:5, it says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart as unto Christ. Now, in some of these versions, it don't say servants. It actually says slaves. Go to BibleGetaway.com. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear, and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. Obey them not only to win their favor when their eye is on you, but as slaves of Christ, doing the will of God from your heart. Mm. So, like I'm getting at, the same thing. Slaves, obey your master. Now, since they say the teaching is supposed to be precept on precept, you know what I'm saying? That's what they say, that's how the Bible's supposed to be taught, precept on precept. Let's just go back into Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So, written out by King Solomon himself. They just copyrighted what he said, or what, you know what I'm saying. They copyrighted what King Solomon said. He said, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." Then you go into Ephesians chapter 6 and 5. Slaves, servants, same thing. Obey your masters, obey your earthly masters. You see what I'm saying? So, for us to think that this book have not been plagiarized, we wrong. They tamper with this book. Because how come in the Old Testament they telling us that oppression makes a wise man mad, but in the New Testament they talking about some slaves obey your master? Only the enemy will put that in there. Remember, our people was put in captivity. We was forbidden to even read the Bible. We was forbidden to read it. Why? Because they had to mingle in some. They had to mingle in some stuff via the New Testament, and then they came and taught it to us the way that they wanted to teach us. And now the Bible is the biggest number one selling book in America. All because of what now? Everybody want to read the New Testament. You see what I'm saying? So I got more scripts. I got more. I got more, bro. Wait a minute. Because like I said, I got short-term memory. Let me go to the ones that I was going to go to. So right here, Psalms. That's the one I was going to get to. In the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 16, it says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I had said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up." Now, that is King David. And he's talking about the Most High. He talking about the Most High because this another thing that people be getting messed up with when it comes down to knowing what titles is in the Bible. Because when you hear Lord, King, and all that type of stuff in the Bible, those are titles. Those are titles. So let's go to what's that, Exodus, just to show you what I'm talking about. Because King David was talking about the Most High himself. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. "I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage." Now, when you read the New Testament, Christ never said that he was God. And I can personally say that his whole story is questionable too when it comes down to the New Testament. Because I'm going to show you something. I'm gonna show you when I go back to that El God. When I click on that El God, I'm gonna show you something. Because I personally believe that this New Testament was designed and set up to get us into idolatry, to not fight back when the enemy attack. Because we believe that somebody is coming back for us. When it's going to be God himself. When it's going to be God that deliver us out of captivity. Just like he did in Egypt. You know, so I wanted to go to that. So let me go to the book of Matthew real fast. The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 34. No, that's not it. 43. Ye have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy. Verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Hold on, wait a minute. Did you hear this? Let's read this again. Let's read this one more time. Verse 43 to 44. Ye have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy, which is in the Old Testament, according to the laws of Moses that was given to him by God himself. Verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because let's go to David. Matter of fact, right here, let's go to this. The Psalms 94 and 16. I wanted to read that one more time. And we finna go to another verse by David. Because let's go to David real fast. Because this what I'm saying, it don't sit right with me. Now, we read that, Psalms 94:16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said my foot slipped, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up. Now let's read it from what it says in here. Same thing. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Psalms 94 and verse 16. Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go up some. Because here go David. Hold up, let me make sure I'm getting the right one because I don't want to mess nothing up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Cool. No one tripping.